What's up, everybody? Hopefully, everybody having a good weekend, a good Friday. Mine's okay, can't complain. Y'all know what it is. Bible fact. Not a single author of the New Testament ever met Jesus. What's up, everybody? What's up, Julia? What's up, Peabody? What's up, Marge? What's up, Daisy? What's up, Leaf? Tap the screen, share the lives. Let me just my way. Cap, make sure my shit's straight. Hold up. Hold up. What's up, Angel? What's up, everybody? Tap that screen. Invite some people. Where y'all at? Where y'all Christians at? Where the believers at? Talk to me. What's up, Bap? Everybody. Go around to these believers. Where y'all at? Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Share the live. I got time today. Took a few days off. Now I'm back. You knew I wasn't gonna be gone too long. Not too long. You know. What's up, buddy? What's up, Native 83? What's up, me versus me? I have no idea. Oh, that's bad. That just came up. Like, I have no idea who that is. Trying to come up.
Yeah.
What's up, Steph?
No.
What's up, Honorable?
Yeah, greetings, godless.
No.
What's up, man?
No.
Good to see you here.
You too.
Princess.
What's up, Steph? So you got the grandchild?
As usual, she's a princess.
It's pretty.
Can't get her stuff.
What y'all got going on tonight?
Sure, nothing. Glad it's Friday. It's been a hard week.
Yeah, same here.
Happy
Halloween to all y'all devil worshippers.
Man, you should see London town, my friend. Everyone, people come out with blood, red things dripping around their mouths and all kinds of costumes, you know. I just got home from work on the whole, you know, where your trains are packed with Halloween, you know, celebration folks, parties and stuff like that, man. It's wild. It's wild out here, you know.
Here too.
They got some wearing devil's horns and stuff like that, you know. Spiky horns. Yeah. I don't know how you take Halloween down your sides, but obviously Halloween, I think it's from England, so you know it's really heavy here, you know.
Same here.
All pumpkins sold out to every store. Pumpkins sold out. Yeah. So well, I don't know. I just found something to support what you're saying, like Revelation. You know, I was checking out, something struck me to do with a 666 and says it's the number for the devil's number. So I researched into it. I found clips. Obviously, I don't have your this thing to send it directly to you. But man, it's completely nothing to do with God's word. Nothing. It was actually written against the Roman Empire. Someone, this the author had a vendetta about the Roman Empire and especially Nero. And number, it says a beast and is a man or Lucifer in the Bible. The research I have, I don't know. I'll find a way to on. You can see even YouTube clips on them, and it's got nothing. It was just he writing against So it is not
I've never
enough.
believed. I've never believed in Satan anyway because I know that Jewish people don't believe in him, and if Jewish people don't believe in him, and they made the shit up, then
Yeah, because even at the time, the symbol that represents 6. You know about the Roman numerals, I for one, I for two, I. 1 second, please. Hold on, I'm speaking.
Yeah, well, you're kind of running up the fact that Revelation is about Rome and Nero. That's true. We know that.
Yeah, well, not everybody, because it's not just the three of us here and that. So when we're doing a live, we expect people who are listening who don't know to pick them up.
Yeah, but again, like this is like easily accessible information. 666 is actually Nero. It's also been translated to 616, meaning Nero.
Yeah.
They legitimately thought he could resurrect himself. In fact, I think there's a story about 30,000 soldiers believing in a resurrected Nero so much they went to war for him.
I exactly the point, the poster, exactly the how do you call it, what Godless has put up. But it's just to disprove that not everything in the Bible, as they say, is the word of God. That's what
nothing in the Bible is the word of God.
that's exactly the point I'm trying to make here. And what I could add is the symbol that represents 6 today didn't exist at the time, because we've gone through various numerals and alphabets and all those kind of shit. Because even before this, there used to be the Roman numerals where V was for 5 and X was for, the old clocks. I mean, now they have it, they have them on some clocks when the clocks have the Roman numerals. But
yeah.
So the 6 that is written today didn't exist at the time when the Bible was written. But
yeah, it would have been V1 or VI.
Even that one came later. That was the Roman. But now I mean, they've got images the same way as they kind of adopted Jesus's images and stuff like that. They've got images of the devil, Satan, with 666, and that 6 did not exist at the time. You feel me, Godless?
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't have.
No,
It would have been
exactly.
Roman numerals at best. It would have been V1.
Exactly, right? The point, So I'm just going through this research, and I'm seeing the devil, the beast with 666 and everything. 6 did not exist at the time. So I don't know who wrote it at the time, So this all goes to say how untruth and all the exposes some of the lies that we've been told from the Bible. Anyway,
that's true.
Yeah.
Another thing too, like, okay, everybody knows about the J situation, but any name that you can think of that's mentioned in the Bible, if you just look at the history of the name, that name wasn't even out there. None of them.
Yeah, there wasn't even a J in the Jewish alphabets.
Yeah.
Nope. In Jewish,
Also,
I mean, the Hebrew language is not even Hebrew. It's fucking Yiddish.
They
where have you been, Reg? I thought you died.
Oh no, I just took 2 days off. The day before, my head was hurting so bad through my sinuses. I didn't do it, but yesterday I'm like, well, I know I had to get up in the morning and do something, so I just said, fuck it.
You know what's the weirdest thing? Like, my sinuses have been fine, but like just today, my allergies went crazy for some reason, and I'm like, it's fall. It's not even spring. Why am I? What the fuck? It was weird. Anyway,
we got it, guys. Benjamin, let me get your Asian religion.
Hi, you said my age and what? Sorry,
Religion.
I don't know how to define my religion, but I'm 40 and I'm a believer of God.
Christian.
Okay. Are we talking about the God of the Bible?
We're talking about a God that we all praise to.
Listen to me. There's thousands of gods out here. What I'm asking you is the God that you cater to, is that the God we're talking about that's in the Bible?
I'd say yes.
Okay.
Bible
Because not
fact.
everyone
Not
praises
a
that
single
guy.
author of the New Testament ever met Jesus. None of them.
And is that an issue?
Yes.
Yes, it's an issue. Want me to explain to
Can
you
you
why
elaborate?
it's an issue?
Yes, please.
Okay. So it's an issue because how can people that actually never met him give you stories about him, especially first-hand account stories. You never met him.
May I? My understanding is that we hand down stories and prophecies. We hand down
We're not talking about
information.
prophecies.
I know. I forgive me for lack of a better word. I use that. We hand down information from our elders to lead us into what people believe. So, meeting Jesus or not, these are stories handed down for us
Well,
to
they're also stolen stories.
listen
Like,
to. These are stories for us to listen
Right.
to.
yeah, but Benjamin,
But
the
listen,
stories
but
are
listen,
stolen.
listen. Even if they're handed down, you can't say I Matthew or Matthew wrote Matthew when Matthew never met him. So if we're talking about the book of Matthew, the book of Luke, the book of John, any fucking book in the New Testament, I can't take it as truthful because no person that wrote it ever met him. So if you didn't meet him, none of the stories that you mentioned are true. It's all hearsay, literally.
Absolutely, it's been manipulated 100 times. I totally understand. There's a
I
lot
can't
of
even say
common.
manipulated.
There's
I
a
can't
lot
even
of
say
common.
manipulated. And the reason why I say
There's a
not
lot of
manipulated is
historical
because
inaccuracy.
we don't know who are the original authors of it. They're anonymous. So
Plus, the text is
I don't
unreliable.
ever know when it was true.
Right. But there is a lot of common denominators in a lot of religions and faiths that lead us to believe
This is
that
my
there
area.
is
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Wait,
Stop,
hold on.
Fox, Fox.
This is
Fox, stop. Fox, stop. Fox, stop. It doesn't matter about other religions. We're talking about one in particular. I don't care about nothing else except for the New Testament.
God.
And what I am ultimately saying to you is this: nobody who wrote it ever met him.
not a one. And the stories were stolen.
Have you ever seen $1 million? How do you know it's real?
Listen, I don't know it's real. I don't because I've never seen it. I've never claimed for it to be real. I've never seen it, so I don't know if it's real.
So then, what do you do with that? With that opinion?
I don't do anything. I don't do anything with it except for tell you that you need to come up with a better analogy because that was the weakest one I've ever fucking heard.
No, obviously, Reggie, you go around a religion of $1 million and tell everybody it's real, right?
Is that led
Right.
with insult right there?
No, I'm just.
I mean,
pointing out
if you want, listen, hold on. Let me ask him. If you want to take it like it was an insult, then absolutely it was an insult, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, well, it's also an irony because people who don't know that this person existed made a religion around him and try to convince everyone else that he was real. So,
What I can also add is the authors could have said, just like the brother said, the stories are passed down and handed down and stuff like that. They could have said, well, according to, let's call it my grandfather, or according to this is what I was told, or this is what they were told, but they don't state it that way. Because
no.
if I want to tell you a story, there are things that my grandparents told me. So
Yeah.
I could say to Reggie, hey, my nana said that and that and that. But
Yeah.
the authors don't say things like that.
The closest one that comes to that is Luke, who at the beginning say that this is not the actual words of Luke. These are stories gathered about people. So,
Why can we not believe about Jesus from when other
Because
people
I
talk
don't
about
have a
Jesus?
reason
Why?
to believe it. I don't have a reason to believe it. Right? Just like I don't have a reason to believe in Krishna. I don't have a reason to believe in Allah. There's always dead ends in these stories. And the first dead end with Jesus, which is the easiest one, is because none of these people who wrote about him met him. So because you never met him, I can't take anything that you say as face value. You are a person that gossips and tells stories and lies and embellishes these stories. There's no truth to them. You can't prove them. So they're not true.
It's because you don't believe it. Does that mean other people's beliefs are invalid?
Listen, it doesn't matter what they believe. What I'm telling you and what I'm telling them is it's not true. I don't care if 8 billion people say it's true. I'm still going to say it's not. And at the end of the day, Benjamin, no one is invading on your space telling you not to believe it. You are coming here with your Reddit.
I'm good all day.
Benji, just before you came in, we just spoke about the revelation to do with the 666? That says it's the devil's number. Explain it, and people here know it. They even read it. They know about it before me. That has even nothing to do with God. And how it's been portrayed in the Revelation is completely false. So, do we believe what was in the Bible, Revelation, or the truth about what the 666 is? Do you know about the 666 at all, my brother?
I'm
Hey,
not sure. Can you go on? Can you go on?
no, I'm just asking if you know about the 666 as the devil's number. Have you heard that at all? Anyway,
Yes.
how is it the devil's number? Can you explain it?
Well, no, you asked me if I heard about it. I said yes.
Yeah, but who was the devil? Who were they referring to as the devil?
Nero.
No, I want him to answer. If it's got to do with Nero, then it's nothing biblical, is it? It's nothing. It's no God's words. It was the Jewish, the Hebrew against Nero, so from the Roman Empire, who therefore was persecuting them, and that's got nothing to do with Lucifer or the devil. Is a human being. It was an attack on the Roman Empire. But it's been written and it's been told to us that it was Satan, Lucifer, the one competing, according to your book, with God. And it's not so.
But you never
that's what Reggie is saying. So you can't believe that because there's been a lot of fabrication in there. A lot of, how do you call it, vendetta. Because they had a vendetta against the Roman Empire. That's all. Nothing to do with God and Jesus, nothing. There's nothing biblical. It's more political. You get that point? So it's not everything that you read in there should be taken. There's lies in there.
I don't think it's nothing. I don't think it's nothing in there that you can prove that's true, except for the very general. Oh, I love thy neighbor, like love thyself, and all that shit. Other than that, I really don't see nothing in there that's true, except for names of cities. But again, I would even question that, and the reason why I would question that is because you're not going to tell me that there was a such thing as fucking Jerusalem. I'm not going to believe that. There was no such thing as Judea. None of that shit. It wasn't.
Pretty much.
Is there anything else you'd like to say to support your argument, brother? Benja?
Here comes faith.
Learning and listening, man. Everybody's
I like that word when you said learning and listening. That's good. That you're cool, man.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, the history of the Bible is fascinating in a very bizarre and twisted way. So I recommend doing some more research. Look up people like Candida Mosk or Francesca Stravacopoulou. They've written a lot of works on it that are kind of eye-opening. Oh, and Elaine Pagels. That's another good one.
Is this a push for?
If you're interested in researching, like again, it's kind of fun to research this.
Reading is fundamental.
Not to mention, we're all learning something new every day, too.
Yeah.
Is it frowned upon to have different perspectives or beliefs than what's being shared?
Oh no,
I
but
get it.
It's not frowned
Now
upon.
I know why the kids say nigger on here.
Whoa. Fucking loud ass, nasally ass motherfucking voice.
Engling, Jimmy.
Nasally ass
It's not
motherfucking
frowned
prepubescent
upon.
voice. So anyway,
It's not frowned upon. It's just frowned upon to not know what you're talking about.
And to try to push it on other people, which is what Christianity has a history of doing.
So otherwise, yeah, all viewpoints are accepted as long as you don't push it.
Yeah. Speaking of, happy Samhain, everybody. Happy Halloween. Make sure you leave out cookies and milk for the Grim Reaper and watch your spooky movies.
Happy Samhain.
Guess what I'm doing right now?
What?
Jag
I'm out here at night, walking the kids up, and like clockwork, maybe because it's Halloween and they might actually be werewolves instead of coyotes. But 2 coyotes were on the path, and I had Bishop try to chase them off.
Oblivion, you gotta wear the costume, or else the spirits are gonna get you.
Nah, I'm good. Also, I'd rather be a werewolf than a vampire, so woohoo!
Yeah, but here's a fun little factor
Me
before we
neither.
move
I
on.
ain't sucking nobody blood.
Here's a fun little factor before we move on. I want you all to guess, and I guarantee you won't get it. What my cute, adorable 5-year-old niece dressed up for Halloween. You're not gonna get it, but I just want you guys to guess.
I mean, you can just tell me. Cut out the middleman. Just tell me.
Mothman.
Nice.
I saw her costume. I was sitting the entire time like, because like it's not like a cute little little kind of like headband moth ears and like that. It's like no, it's a cloak with a hood and these like feather duster things coming out of it. And like next to other 5-year-olds who are dressed like princesses, I'm just like, that's my girl. That's my niece.
My
We're all
mom is
We're all under circling back. Bishop, bark.
Question. Has anybody heard of Toph?
Bark.
Wait, wait, hold on. Did you say that again? Benjamin? Benjamin, say that again.
Anybody heard about Toph?
I've heard. If you're talking about the Avatar: The Last Airbender character, yes. But if you're talking about Thoth, the Egyptian god of knowledge, then yes. But that's Thoth or Thoth, not Toph. Toph is the Earthbender from Avatar: The Last Airbender, who is also a badass, who I also used to dress up as, by the way.
Weird. Thanks for sharing. What about the Anunnakis?
No, Benjamin.
And the Anunnaki are part of
Questions. I'm not saying I know. I have questions.
Please
That's all.
do not get
Silly.
into that because that is a rabbit hole and a half of bullshittery.
It's a
Alien
rabbit hole
birds.
that leads you to Yahtzees. But anyway, all they are is just a sub-pantheon within a pantheon.
It's really dumb.
And they don't really
That
do anything.
ends up putting us as slaves again.
Yeah, don't do it, dude. It's really dumb. It's really stupid. There's aliens in it building the Great Pyramids. Don't fucking do it.
They face it like a beak. It's weird, man.
Mm-hmm.
And Thoth has nothing to do with the Anunnaki because Thoth is an Egyptian god. And the whole thing about like, well, he has a bird head. Yeah, all the Egyptian gods had animal characteristics.
That's not true because there's cat heads as well.
Again, Thoth has
Hold on, Oblivion. Did you just hear what I
And
said?
Balchinians too.
Wait, no, hold on.
Balchinians too.
Oh, did you just hear what I said? I said all the Egyptian gods had animal characteristics.
It's all good.
Birds are animals, Benjamin. And Chris, you're
Yeah,
you're back on
specified birds.
Humans are too.
The birds.
Yeah, humans are animals too, Benjamin. Are you aware of this?
Wait, what?
Do I need to teach you taxonomy? Humans are
Yeah, Oblivion. It's really hard to hear you with the wind.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Guys, I'm gonna have to drop. It's time for me to hit my bed. Yeah, please. So, with respect,
Right, bro.
with your permission, I'm gonna leave. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah.
Bye.
Stay
Right, man.
Bye
Yeah,
bye.
Benjamin, are you aware that humans are animals too?
I did not know this actually.
You didn't know that
Yes.
we're a species of great ape?
We're heterotrophic.
We're
We don't
species
generate our
of
food,
ape.
and we do not have cell walls,
Yes.
which host the rest of the fungus and plants. And that tells us that we're part of the animal
We are a
kingdom.
species of great ape. Yes.
Where's the proof?
Evolution.
Basic.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on. No, he's invoking my world. The proof is the
Yeah,
fact
let
that
Oblivion
the
talk.
entirety of biology and understanding phylogeny.
Doesn't come from apes.
Oblivion, before you continue,
Humans
though, I
are
wanna
an ape by
mention-
definition.
Hold on,
Explain it
Oblivion.
to him. Let Oblivion talk. Let Oblivion talk.
Hold on, I want to
Explain
mention
it to
something
him.
to Oblivion. I want to explain something to Oblivion before he starts. He's asking for proof of evolution, Oblivion, but he doesn't need proof that Jesus is real because we just mentioned
Oh,
this
I
earlier.
already figured that.
That's not.
I already figured
That's
that
not
out.
what he asked for. That's not what he asked for. That is not what he asked for. He wants proof that we are apes. Prove it to him, Oblivion. Go ahead.
Okay, no problem. Do you have a collarbone that connects to your shoulders?
There are similarities, but
No,
there's
no,
no
no, 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 no,
evidence.
no, no, no,
No,
no, no,
answer
no,
the
no.
question. Answer the question. Answer
Do
the
you have a
question.
collarbone that connects to your shoulders?
That answered the question.
Oh my
Do you
God.
have a collarbone that connects to your shoulders?
Yes or no?
But it's so hateful when we're trying to share
There is no hateful.
information.
It's so hateful, and I'm trying to share information.
Like I'm going over the phenotypic features before I go into genetics. If you can't get past the phenotypic features,
But wait a
then we're
minute,
not going to have a conversation.
hold on, Everybody, hold on. So Benjamin, you think I'm gonna let that? You think I'm gonna let you slide with that? So this man just asked you to answer a simple question, and then you start crying like a little bitch, talking about some. Oh, why are you being so hateful? He's asking you a simple question that you're avoiding answering. So what you're trying to do is a weak ass attempt to try to turn it back on him. Answer the question, and when you answer the questions, you will have the scientific evidence that we are apes. That is a fact. It's undeniable.
I did answer the question, and yes, we do have collarbones. Apes have collarbones. Sure, go on.
Hold on. Do you have collarbones that connect to your shoulders? It's a yes or a no?
That would be nice.
Yes.
Okay, can you put your arms over your head and do a pull-up?
Can you please get to your point?
No. We're going over the phenotypic features first before we go into genetics. Can you do a pull-up? Or attempt to do a pull-up?
I'll tell you this. If a monkey can't, neither can I.
What?
And again,
Ben,
you're not actually
Benjamin.
My guy, this is silliness with his questions. Trying to prove we've
Ben, you're too stupid to be here. You're too stupid to be here. That's your problem, and that's the reason why you don't understand what we're telling you, because you're not fucking answering. You're saying a bunch of dumb shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Is it bad I wanted him to spell phenotype?
No, it's not.
What's up?
Is this Yubi?
What's up? It's Yui, baby.
I knew it.
Of course it's fucking Yui.
Hey, Links. I got one called Joey Stalin, Fidel Castro, Saddam Hussein. I got a few different ones.
The thing is, though, while your accents are good, I can always detect that it's you for some reason. It's like, that's Yui.
Yeah, Reggie caught onto it pretty fast, I remember.
It's just... but yeah, happy Halloween, happy Samhain, everybody. Make sure you leave your cookies and milk out for the Grim Reaper, and watch your cookies.
Happy Halloween, yeah. I went,
do not get eaten by coyotes.
Or the spirits, that too.
Or the Karens.
Oh yeah, especially. Halloween is back again! Oh,
Halloween is anti-Christianity.
But here's the fun thing, Fidel. You know what's funny about that? They say that now, but they were scrambling to steal our holiday and turn it into All Saints Day before. Because fun fact, people go like, "Oh, that's what modern day Halloween is based off of All Saints Day," and it's like, okay, then why was All Saints Day originally in May?
Right.
Yeah, bitch. What about that? Huh?
It's like a little Googling will just do you worlds of good.
Definitely.
They smoked a little too much on the pipe.
Donut changed? somebody mistyped in the comments. Donut changed.
Captain, come on up.
Yes, seriously.
On Halloween, because I didn't do a lot of celebration this year because again, moving. I lit a candle for my ancestors, and I'm playing a scary zombie video game.
You know one thing I always wondered, like.
Hold on, Fidel, or hold on, you.
Go on.
What I'm saying. I'm saying they campaign now against Halloween so fucking much they call it the devil's holiday. But back in the day, they were clamoring to steal that fucking holiday, and they turned it into All Saints Day because they realized it would be easier to convert the pagans that way. Like, if you can't read between the lines, my guy, you need to get a book with a bigger text.
Yeah, and also you keep talking about Jesus. Like, I get it, you're gay for Jesus. It makes perfect sense. I mean, when you pray to Jesus, you get on your knees, don't you? Yeah, you
Well,
get
I mean,
on your
Fidel,
knees
how
for
many
Jesus.
but like, here's the thing, Fidel. How many holes does a woman have, and how many holes does Jesus have? Exactly, he has more.
Oh,
Talking about my
damn,
video?
baby.
Yeah, he has more
Damn,
holes,
baby.
so it's more, you know.
Fox,
Uh-huh,
I
uh-huh.
invite you to watch the video on my profile.
Oh, did
I've seen it, Angry. I fucking love that video. I've seen it. It's so good. I love that video. Yeah. I fucking love that
You turn
video.
the volume. You turn your volume down a little bit. Your shit loud as
Yeah,
fuck.
you loud, and we normally love your loudness. But not loud.
No worries. Is this better?
Yes.
Tap the screen, share the live, y'all.
Yeah, so like, yeah, Angry. I love that video, but like, that's one thing I generally say to
Hell no, that
Christians
shit's
when they
still loud as a motherfucker.
like, you guys are gay for Jesus.
Yeah.
Especially if they don't know how many holes a woman have below the waist. Generally.
The amount of times I've
They
asked
don't
them-
even know how to get a woman wet.
No, ask them what the
Depends on
vast
if she's a
difference
stripper or
is.
not.
But here's the thing: the amount of times I've had like full ass grown men, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old say, "How many holes does this woman have?" 2. I'm like, huh. Okay. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's the video on my profile. And he was like 35.
Maybe he meant just in the front.
Oh Jesus.
No, his response to me was, "I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a biologist."
Has he never seen a pussy?
I don't know. I'm not.
So you should ask him, has he ever had unprotected smecks? Well, if you did,
I'm just imagining
biology.
him like. I'm just imagining him getting his woman undressed and going, "What is this? I'm so confused."
It looks demonic. It looks demonic.
I mean, like I said, make them answer this
Pretend being
question.
Come on up here.
We always make them answer this question: what is the vast difference?
They won't be able to know that.
Vast difference.
Oblivion.
Vast difference.
Oblivion. You're forgetting.
The
You're
vast
forgetting.
difference is part of the male reproductive system. It's where the ovaries become the other part.
Isn't that where they
I
have the
thought you
taint?
said the vast
Yep.
difference.
Yeah, it's the taint hand. It's the hand that looks like the thing is covering the balls.
The pro just
I'm
go
about
to
to say,
chat
just
GPT.
inside out, upside down, and inside out.
Yeah.
It's just very interesting how they want to say that we're wrong and yet they don't know their own anatomy. You know?
You want one, Fox? I'm debating MAGA, and I pulled out my landman's medical embryology to teach them a little bit about, babies.
Something?
And they said, nah, that's
Teach them a
left-wing
little about
propaganda.
anything?
But they said it was left-wing propaganda.
Knowing about the human body is left-wing propaganda, is it?
Well, the book itself is just left-wing propaganda.
Oh, okay. So the book is about the book. Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, I believe
Yeah.
No, honestly, like when they come out, like, I'm a leftist. I can't speak for anyone else, but when they go, "Oh, you leftists
I'm
believe,"
a fucking communist at this point. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm a full-blown I'm a Stalinist. I'm just being honest.
I write with my right hand.
Yeah. I'm a full-on leftist. So here's the thing. They come at me by saying you.
Joke. I just
They come at me.
a left-handed joke.
Uh-huh.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Go
it
ahead.
was a good one. It was good. They come at me saying you guys believe in crazy shit. You guys believe in weird shit, man. You guys literally believe in a dude in the sky that watches you doing everything, and you get on your knees for him every Sunday and tell him how amazing he is. Man, just blow him already and get it over with.
I mean, Yui, I've literally said, like, when people say that my beliefs are weird, I'm like, you believe in a bleeding zombie lich that you think is gonna like resurrect and save you from the big ouch fire. Who's the actual weird one?
Oh my god, what a beautiful dog. Can you bring the camera closer? Oh,
Yeah, nah.
what a pretty dog.
Nah,
But here's-
Bishop is locked. Bishop is locked in right now.
Here's the thing, though, Yui. He poured all of his stats into beauty points and forgot to put any in intelligence. Bishop is a very not smart dog, but he's adorable.
Oh no, like
Oh,
this is one of the few
I'll have
times,
to catch somebody with some dope.
yeah, this is one of the few times Bishop is actually using his brain. He's locked in because you really can't see him. There's a coyote right over there.
Oh, I see the little eyes, I think.
No, that's one of my neighbors.
There's-
But there's a coyote standing right there. He is locked the fuck in.
Hi,
Oh,
Coyote.
damn.
Bishop.
Bishop,
Reggie, do you like my messaging?
Bishop, bark.
I haven't noticed it.
Yeah, he's locked the fuck in. Bishop, bark. 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 Bark.
Good.
Yeah, they've been coming.
Your dog is snotty.
Bishop, let's go. Yeah, they've been getting bold lately.
It's because the veil is thinning, or they're eating. They're hungry. You know, either way.
Nah,
The doggy ancestors are coming.
nah, because there was a lady in our neighborhood who was caught feeding them, and then she stopped. So now they're getting bold around people.
I
How
had
do
the
you
same
feel?
dog. Every time we watch Seinfeld, that motherfucker wouldn't stop barking. That was bullshit, yeah.
All right, double tap that screen, y'all. Share it out with your friends. Get some Christians up in here so we can make fun of them on this beautiful Samhain evening or Halloween evening, however you celebrate.
Yeah,
Just
Fox,
don't
look at the
call it-
messaging in the comment section.
Just don't call it All Saints Day because that's stupid.
I don't see shit. I don't see nothing. What you talking about?
Yeah,
I just
tap
see-
the screen just like Gibeah gang tapped a Levite concubine, Judges 19. Tap the screen
Wow.
just like Amnon incestually tapped his half-sister Tamar in 2 Samuel 13.
Wow.
Tap the screen the same manner that Jesus tapped the little naked boy in Mark 14, 51 and 52 in the Garden of Gethsemane. Tap the screen just like David tapped Michal for 200 foreskins for Samuel 18.
God,
Tap the
they
screen just like
nasty.
Athanalia tapped Asha after her father gave her away in Judges 1
God damn it, they're
13.
nasty.
Also, don't forget about what happened in Judges 12 with the Benjamites.
I don't forget how
Tap the screen like Muhammad does every time he sees a 5-year-old.
So guys, I have a genuine
Wait. My turn.
Wait, hold on,
Tap
before
the
you do,
screen like those 10 guys tapped Muhammad in Al Zut.
But hold on.
Well, that's
I
why
have
it's
a
tap the screen like the Azut turbo tap Muhammad in the
Hold on,
desert.
I have a genuine question that I kind of just had a revelatory like thing about it. Is this just one giant sex cult?
Yes,
Which one?
yes, and yes. And secondly, Al Zut.
Yes,
Did
Fox.
you,
That's why I call it a
anybody-
primitive, bigoted goat fucker Kama Sutra from 2,000 years ago. From goat fuckers that didn't understand how the JJs worked and thought the world was flat.
Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, and also,
Hold on.
Where in Somalia they raise the age of marriage, and all of these Muslim men are in an uproar. They raise the
What?
age. They declare the age of marriage to be 18, and they are in a
because they're all FNP radios.
like one guy was literally on there. He was on a TikTok, literally almost in tears. Like, we're the scholars that we have to follow the law of Allah. We follow the example. I mean, like in literal tears.
Like my thing is right. If you want to have your fun little sex cult, that's fine as long as it's safe and consensual.
And
You
as
know,
long as it's adults, for fuck's sake,
yeah, that's what I'm
stick
saying.
to adults.
Yui, yeah, that falls under safe, sane, and consensual because a child can't consent. But like, if you want to have your sex cult and it's all safe, sane, and consensual, totally fine. But why do you gotta go through all this extra shit? Just have a sex cult and be fine with it.
I agree, Lynx. I agree. And
Weird,
Stephanie,
man.
that and
Really,
Stephanie,
actually, really just kind of goes against how they always try to argue against the fact that they don't marry underage girls because now they're just having fits.
Saying the quiet part out loud.
You know why, right? Because
definitely.
they have to. The only way, listen, the only way that in any country in this world that you're going to achieve the goal that you want to marry someone that is a virgin, right? You're going to have to marry underage people. Think about it. When I was 18, I didn't know new virgins that was 18. I didn't.
Me
And if I
either.
did, they was lying. They was lying like a motherfucker, one way or the other.
Bradley.
And the only virgins I knew when I was 18, like actual virgins, were the guys that couldn't get none.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the only ones.
But it's just like, again, like if you want to have your sex cult, that's fine. Just stop going after kids, number one. And number two, stop with all the pomp and circumstance. Like, I don't want to join your sex cult. It's like, I don't want to join your
What's
sex
also
cult.
disturbing? Sorry, Lynx. Sorry.
I don't want to join your sex cult, so just leave it at that. I don't want to do it.
But that defeats the purpose. That
What?
defeats the purpose. You can't
But,
have
like-
that when the people are not virgins. You can't say, all right, well, we're going to marry all of them when they're 18. Listen, this is fucked up for me to say, but the truth of the matter is they're damaged goods, and y'all know that.
So what's really messed up as well is it's like Stephanie pointed out. I really want to get back to that because she raised an amazing point when she said how they keep coming at us by saying, "Oh, that was 1400 years ago. We don't do it today. Times have changed. Blah blah blah. It wouldn't be allowed today yet." In Somalia they made the legal marriage 9. And people were very happy and chill about that. Then when it got changed, people were protesting and being in an uproar about it. In Iraq, the legal age of marriage is 9. In Yemen, it's 9. In so many, like the point I'm trying to make is this bullshit where they go, "Oh, Islam isn't this PDF religion. Islam isn't cruel. Islam isn't bad." No, fuck Islam. I don't give a shit. Fuck Allah and fuck Islam.
9 years old, not even the double digits. Okay, we just going straight for it. Okay.
Straight for the jugular. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Ew. So much ew. But
who is objectively a real wanker? They say that he was they say he was the greatest man that ever lived.
And here's the thing, and I wonder if this is part of the point, other than them just being disgustingly attracted to children. I wonder if they subconsciously or consciously realize that that's the only way their religion is going to continue, is if they get them young. You know what I mean? And then
Because Momo was a chomo.
I'm just saying, like, maybe that's the only, like, that's how they think their religion is going to continue, is getting them young and then indoctrinating them, because $300? No.
Hopefully not, but with all the influence they have, it's unfortunately probably inevitable that they risk it.
I don't think we're gonna be still here in this planet in like 100 years if we keep going with global warming stuff. So
And
no.
I definitely don't think it's going to be a majority anymore. Like, because we're already seeing it drop at a rapid pace. That's like, even like people who are like paid to document the ebb and flow of religion are like, we didn't expect this.
Don't forget birth.
What I was trying to say before my headphones started fucking up was this: like, if they even this is fucked up. but I can understand why they're saying they don't want that age to be 18 because it's no different than, like, say for example, right? If you made the age of where a person can teach you about Christianity 18, within 10, 20 years, the religion would be done. Same
That's
thing
what I'm
with
saying.
that. Now, if we're talking about places like, well, maybe not so much as Ethiopia and Somalia, but other places that have Sharia law, if you implement that 18, like Iraq, or Iran, Saudi Arabia, Islam itself will be over in maybe 30
Yeah.
years. It will be no
Well,
such
that's what
thing.
I'm saying. They have to get them young, or else it won't survive.
Agreed.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Has to.
I'm just sick and I'm traumatized by this religion, and I'm traumatized by religion in general, man. Like, just, I was 4 years old having my mother telling me Allah's gonna chuck you in, Allah's gonna
Oh,
chuck you in hell unless you worship him.
lovely.
Like,
So lovely.
it's just silly.
And like,
It's
I think over the next couple of years, maybe like next like 10, 20 years or so, we're gonna actually like get into the amount of brain damage cause people, because like they're doing studies of it now, right? Like the brain changes and whatnot. But I think we're gonna find that it actually damages the brain a lot more than we originally thought. Because I mean, like it like, again, not a neuroscience or scientist or anything like that, but like we all can collectively point out, like the Christians that we talk to, there's some synapses that are not connecting. Like there are some things like little fucky going on here, because like you're trying to be like, so like raping women bad, yeah, absolutely, no excuse, none. Okay, so when God does it, well, it's like there's something not connecting. There is something fundamentally fucked up in their head. It's like
I
I'm
just want to
thinking
They're
say,
not
yeah,
on
I see that
this.
with the Nazarene, and I see that with Sack chasing Breezy. Those are two examples that I see that.
Dude,
we're gonna
Nazarene is the poster child for indoctrinated.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
we're
she
gonna
is.
eventually find out that like it causes like the same amount of brain damage as like a TBI or some shit. I have a feeling we're gonna find that out.
Anyways, just a quick commercial. Tap the screen just like MAGA Turbo Top on their Grinder Sniffles account to cause their servers to crash.
But
Okay.
also links. We already have that information. It does.
But I'm saying like it's going to be more widespread. There's going to be more studies over and over. It's going to be a lot harder for people to just kind of brush off and deny. You know what I mean? It's going to be like, oh, right, okay.
But I'm still going to say like there already exists and they're still doing it, because like here's the thing: the most recent study for this specifically was about cults, but it talks about Christianity as well with organized religions. The most recent one was this year. It was actually earlier this year, and it showed all the mental faculties like frontal lobe damage.
So here's a question, Oblivion. Did that study or any of the other studies mention or talk about how those who get out of religion, does that those injuries to the brain heal, or can they heal?
They can heal, but they don't go away.
That's
Those
crazy.
studies, I really want to see them, if possible.
Yep, I have to go grab them from Joe because she was just reading one of them, and that caused their live to get shut down for 2 weeks.
Oh,
of course.
Could you send them to me on Discord, please?
If I can.
Thank you.
I'm glad I got out of
Oblivion.
early. This is why I got out of Christianity early, and like even before I wasn't like too heavily into it because my parents were chill as fuck for being Roman Catholics. Because like, well, there probably is some damage because the doctrine of Christianity is damaging no matter what you do. At least I'm not as damaged as some of these other people that we talk to.
Protestantism is absolutely no better for sure.
I would argue Protestants are worse. They're so much worse.
Oh my God, yes, absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah, it's just, but
And
like,
the reason why is
just,
because there's extra doctrines when we're talking about Protestants compared to
they just keep piling it on.
Yeah.
And like
right.
Protestants
Trinity,
don't really have like this
free will, all that bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like same with Protestants, because like I talk to multiple people who are Catholic and Orthodox. Protestants don't have a set standard, and they don't need a certain level of knowledge in order to actually practice. Catholics and Orthodox do.
Side note, though, the Catholic. Yeah, but I do see what you're saying. Like they pad it out in a weird.
the very founder behind Protestantism, Martin Luther, basically allowed a bunch of German nobility to massacre a bunch of lower class peasants when they ironically enough were inspired by Martin Luther.
Peasants.
Yeah, their ninth thesis. Yes, I know. I should have thought something different, but yeah.
I just like the word.
Yes, my sister's been bad influence.
Rashad, Zeus is not fucking Satan. Stop trying to push Christian doctrine on older fucking religions, please. Zeus is a Greek god, and I'm not gonna like blaze Zeus. He has his fucking problems too. Man was horny, but like he's not Satan. Like Satan doesn't fucking exist. Christianity made it up. Doesn't even exist in Judaism. Like not in the way that you think it is. Anyway, Zeus
Also,
is not Satan.
the whole "Hey Zeus" thing is a post hoc. Like "Hey Zeus" is the Latinized version for Jesus. That's how you pronounce it. Jesus is not Zeus.
Yeah, he's not like. Well, no, he says Satan is Zeus. Satan is not Zeus. Zeus is not Satan. They have nothing to do with each other. Zero. Nothing. Stop trying to push your guys' doctrine on religions that are much older. It's annoying.
Tap the screen. Believers, come on up. Talk to me about this.
Being just like Pastor Jesse Peters taps the men in his Bond Christian ministry.
And I ain't talking about Jesus Martinez, Morales, or none of the rest of them. Let's talk about Sky Daddy.
But yeah, Rashad, he's not.
No.
And the Greeks will be the first one to tell you.
So Oblivion, I went like the other day. I took some really strong adult gummies that were for pain relief. That was fun. And then I went on a deep dive on the Celtic myth of the Slua. So for those of you who don't know, the Slua are basically the unforgiven, unalived in Celtic mythology. So I went on a deep dive, and my brain decided this is a fucking true story. So, like, again, I'm not making any fact statements. I'm just saying, like, consider this. Just think about this for a little bit. Say, like, we all know the Christian bullshit is bullshit, but say that there is, like, afterlives. Like, each afterlife is dictated by the geographical location of the people there. So if you were Native American, you go to that Native American afterlife. If you were Asian, you go to that, like, so on and so forth. And I got to thinking, I said, you know, DJT's family is Scottish. So if/when very shortly we get that big beautiful obituary, there, like, according to our mythology, there is no other place for him to go than to become a slua, which is a very tortured, holy shit, disgusting existence of the unforgiven, evil, unrighteous dead. And I'm just sitting there kind of going like, man, like, I want somebody to do fan art of DJT as a slua now, because that would be fucking fantastic. Just consider for a moment that could actually be something that happens. And it kind of makes you really fucking happy, because he would be tortured for all of like fucking eternity in his own way, for his own fucking selfish actions. But it's great. It's a good visual. Good visual.
Visualize this blunt in my mouth. Oh yeah, I was on Afro's live earlier, listening to her talk, and she was saying that she's bringing back that godless dating show for sure. So if anybody that is single, that is not a believer, or if you're just not a believer in Abrahamic religions, feel free to inbox her about it, or you can inbox me and I'll pass the message to her for you.
Hey, if somebody wants a witchy pagan girlfriend who doesn't really give two fucks about if you believe her or not, hit me up.
Oh, by the way, did you all know that Charlie Kirk was part of a frat?
Sign me up.
Being in a fraternity was in a frat? Whoa.
Yeah, it was Alpha Kappa Nika.
What?
Oh, come on, man.
Alpha Alpha Kappa Neca.
I swear to God,
Well,
for
again, at
Candy's
least
breed
he
the
lived as
worst.
he unalive. He lived as he unalive, talking out the side of his neck, angry. That's the way he would have wanted to go. But at least at the very end, he leaned left.
Yeah, I'm so proud of him. He hasn't said anything racist in the past 30 days.
No, wait.
Jesus sounds so
Wait.
close to nigga. Just don't say it again.
Yeah, be careful pronouncing that, angry.
Oh
my
no,
bad.
he didn't really lean left. He gushed left.
Yeah. And here's the thing: if you think we're and here's the thing for people in the comments: if you think we're distasteful for making fun of this man's unalivement, just so you know.
I mean,
I've been watching some of
the
his
word.
stuff that he's been saying, right? Like he blames music, and I would like to argue with him about that because y'all know something about rap music. There's no rap song currently in the top 100. So, bro, you can stop that lie. That's a lie. Don't even nobody listen to the shit no more, bruh.
It's like the same people who say like video games cause violence. I'm just like, you're going against every single like scientific study on this by saying that this is true, but it's not. It's like no. Like, for fuck's sake, talk to a psychologist, talk to, like, somebody who's, like, a neurologist, somebody who knows this shit, and just stop saying, well, they're violent, so violence must spread that way! Caveman logic! It's dumb.
Exactly. For how many years was rap the top genre? But 25 years? Maybe?
About
in a row?
that.
Now you can't even, listen, you can't fucking sell a rap song. You can't give it away. You can't.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you can just continue to blame something on that nobody does not even indulge in anymore.
Also,
What are you
if
talking
rap music was the problem, why are the majority of like criminals play? Just man. I mean, like, music is universal, you can listen to whatever you want, but I'm just like, if we're blaming, because like, we know what he's actually saying, right, Reggie? But like,
I know exactly what he's saying.
That's what he's saying. Why are the majority of people who commit crime straight white men?
But why is nobody listening to this music anymore? In the 90s, you probably could have made that claim. In the early 2000s, you could have made that claim. But nobody listens to it. So,
I mean, like, him and his ilk were not really big on the actual facts thing. You know, the research and the statistics and the knowledge. They weren't big on the knowledge, you know, in that area. In any area at all, actually.
what's up, Pretty Cat? How you doing?
Hi, Pretty Cat.
Thank you for yours.
It's just silly to me. Like, and again, like, they, like, of course, because again, straight white man, I mean, well, I'm not entirely sure that Charlie Kirk was 100% fucking straight, but, you know, they always want to blame everyone but themselves. It's the weirdest fucking thing. It's kind of like you could have the entire history of white men fucking shit up in front of them, and they'll go, no! It's like, okay, whatever.
Well, Fox,
shut the fuck
I
up.
do admire him for sticking his neck out for something he actually believes so passionately about.
God fucking damn it.
That's the sound of his neck.
Yeah. I mean, he had one shot and he took it.
You know what they say? Play dumb games, win dumb prizes, and boy, did he stick his neck out for his prize.
Sticking out my neck for the Rizzler.
Mm-hmm.
If you live by the nug, you die by the nug.
I mean, again, like, people should not be mad that we're not mourning him because he wouldn't mourn his own unalivement. He'd see that they were worth it to keep our Second Amendment rights.
Right.
We're just agreeing.
Oh, on September 10, I was going off on all the MAGAs. Like from 10 p.m. to like 6 in the morning, nonstop, every single MAGA talking shit to them about that.
We're just agreeing with him. Like, why are you guys mad at us now? We're finally seeing what he's talking about. A few unalignments? Yeah. Like, yeah, he would have agreed with us.
Right.
And
He laid down his life to prove his point.
Like, his children saw it, and they're gonna be scarred for life. But let us not forget John F. Kennedy. He was unalived in his wife's lap.
You want to know something even funnier? Stephanie? The kids weren't there. We proved that they actually weren't there. The kids were not present when this happened. So,
well, even if they was, he should have took his kids. He should have took his kids with him when he running around here hating.
Literally, did he not think this could be a thing that could happen? Like safety first, man.
I mean, he did die defending the Second Amendment, so there's an extra layer there.
Mm-hmm. Right, he's a martyr. He's a hero.
Flash moments.
God damn it!
I'm gonna get a T-shirt. I'm gonna get a T-shirt of him. The only thing that's gonna be different is just his head. He says it's gonna be upside down. And I'm gonna say it was just like one of those shirts you get from what's the name of that store? Like from Gabriel Brothers.
Oh yeah. But one of my most annoyed thing right now, because like even people who are like quote unquote left leaning, aka left leaning is convenient, are like, we shouldn't celebrate his unalivement. We should show compassion. We should use it to come together. And I'm like, I ain't gonna show compassion for somebody who wouldn't spit on me if I was on fucking fire. Like,
exactly. Same thing. I wouldn't piss on Charlie Kirk.
Imagine you're the morally superior person and you're gloating over someone's unalivement, and you think you're the morally.
Dan, shut up. But anyways, like, I'm not gonna feel. I'm not.
No, you're a
bad.
swine.
Dan,
you're a pig.
I'm not gonna feel bad for somebody who was a self-proclaimed neo-Yahtzee. Like that, we fought a whole war to make sure that this is a thing, that we don't feel bad about them. So, like. I'm good. I don't feel bad that he's unalived. I don't endorse the violence, but like, what is he expect is going to happen? He shouldn't have been wearing.
By the way, I think this is the best. This is the best meme I've seen. The water fountain.
But yeah, but I love that. But like, he shouldn't have been wearing those clothes. He shouldn't have been out in a dangerous neighborhood all by himself. You know, that's what you can get. That's what you tell women.
The man himself made fun of school pew-pewings all the time. He said that sympathy is a weakness. So I'm honoring his memory by not giving a shit about his.
Yeah, I am honoring his memory by doing exactly what he told me to do. Not give a shit.
Right. Fuck him.
No, honey. Planet X? What kind of Mormon shit is that?
He's
no, that's more place. Like Satchariah Sitchin.
Scientology?
I'm getting some.
No,
yeah, I'm getting.
The 10th Planet, I think. It's like a series of Satchariah Sitchin's, like fake archaeology.
Yeah, exactly, Georgia. He might as well have been asking for it. Did you see what he was wearing? Anyways.
All right, we got a guest on here. Hold on, y'all. Doug, let me get your age and religion.
My age is 52. Religion is Christianity.
Zombie.
Bible fact. Not a single author. Hold on, links. Bible fact. Not a single author of the New Testament ever met Jesus.
You know what? I'm not a Bible scholar, so I can believe that. Yeah.
The authors of the New Testament that actually talk about Jesus, right?
Okay. Yes.
So if those are the books about Jesus and they never met him, why do you believe any stories that they wrote, Doug?
There's just so many eyewitness accounts. I wouldn't say eyewitness because they don't actually say that in the book. But there's so many accounts of it. There's 25,000 different stories of Jesus.
There really isn't.
And there isn't, but the accounts of Jesus are in that book, right? Yes. And again, the people who wrote about these never met him, and they never met anybody that met him either.
Right.
So.
Right. That's well. I questioned it too until something happened to me 10 years ago. I've been having.
We don't share other personal experiences.
Things happen. Things happen to everyone, right? We all tragedies happen in our family. We all have accidents. We all have near-death experiences. We all have things in life that we can't explain, and the reason why is because no one knows everything, right? No one does. As much as we pretend or want to believe that we do, we don't. So just because there's something that happened to you, that doesn't necessarily mean it, right? Now, if you, like Now I'll tell you what can make me a believer. Say you tell me this story, right? And it includes Jesus just picked me up and said, "Hey, you wake up," and you have some kind of evidence, and you got him on camera, or you got his autograph, or y'all was shaking hands, or y'all went to the bar, or y'all indulged in some herbal. He came over to your house. He ate dinner with you. Now, if you got something like that, now, Doug, I'll go to church with you Sunday.
It was
Yeah,
just
but
a
you
being
can't
of
equate
light. It was a being of light. It was the head of Jesus floating in my room.
We don't care.
Okay. Wait a minute. So there was the head of Jesus floating in your room. Now, I already know that there's going to be an abbreviation and it's going to be a 3-letter abbreviation you're about to say.
What do you mean?
What did Jesus look like?
It was green light.
Jesus was green?
It was green light.
No. I'm asking you, what did he look like?
He had like shoulder length. It was almost shoulder length hair. A little bit.
What color was the hair?
This.
There was no color. It was all green light. It was all green light.
No. Let me talk to him. What did his face look like?
The closest I can describe it, and I hate it.
They never fucking know. I don't know.
The Shroud of
That's
Turin.
the abbreviation.
The Shroud of
You
Turin.
don't know.
Yes, I do know.
The Shroud of Turin.
Yeah, well, it's just the truth.
No. Doug. I
Still
don't
clueless.
care about
Tell
the
you to
Shroud
come
of
over here
Turin.
to pick on me.
Listen. Stop. Listen. Y'all stop talking. I don't care nothing about the Shroud of Turin. I'm asking you, when you looked that motherfucker in his face, what the fuck did he look like?
He looked like a man. He looked like I don't know, like a regular man.
You don't know.
He had a full beard. He had a full beard. He had long as hair.
Doug.
Yes.
Doug, every time somebody tells me the same bullshit ass fucking story, the second I ask him what it looked like is, I don't know. Or I couldn't see him. There was this light. There's always this light.
It was very distinct.
Is he a white person? Is he white?
It looked like a whitish guy, yeah. Like a Jewish man, like a modern day Jewish man, like what a Jewish man would look like today, I guess.
You know where they come from, right?
What's that? I've heard of that. I've heard the story.
Wasn't white.
They're Ashkenazi, which means they're Eastern European, which means they primarily come from Germany, Poland, places like that, which means they are white, like you. No disrespect, but they're white.
But Jesus wasn't.
Right? So you can't say that he would look like them because we know how they got there. This is a historical fact. We know
he appeared to me green. I think he could have been any man. So I don't.
Oh, so I don't like to talk about. Was he a ninja turtle? Was he Michelangelo? Was he Michelangelo?
There's an argument over the ethnicity of the original Jews.
No.
I don't like to talk about the ethnicity of
No, I want to ask you a straight question.
It's not even about that. It's not even about that. We know in 47 what happened. Right? We know how they got there. We know that the UN gave them that. We know that Britain owned that. Britain fucking invaded damn near every country in the world. We know that. That's nothing that's hidden about that. We know that they came from the Holocaust. We know that, Doug. It's undeniable. There's no way that white people come from the damn Middle East. You know that. You in the sun. You can't be white. There's only one way you got there. So if you say that he looked like a modern day Jew and he was white, you sure that wasn't a figment of your imagination?
He looked like a whitish man to me. So, I mean, he had shoulder length hair. It wasn't like a fro.
He wouldn't have had shoulder length hair either.
It was like mid-length.
So
I just want to
explain to me. Hold on. So Doug, explain to me.
So the apparition that I had.
Explain to me. Doug, explain to me why every other country in the Middle East, right, that surrounds Israel, every country, every last one of them, nobody looks white.
I don't know. I'm not here to argue that.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do know why.
Because I really don't care. It doesn't matter. Jesus appeared to me as a being of light in my room. There is a being of light floating in my room. And I
Hey,
am told to tell people. I
I
am
just want
told.
to ask you a quick question.
I am
I
told
want
to
to
tell
ask you a
people.
question, my friend.
I just want to spit this out real quick, and I'll be done.
No, we don't care about your
No,
testimony.
no. I just want to ask you a straight question on this, right? Can the devil change how he looks?
Yes, he can.
Yes, one. Okay. So can the devil say he Jesus and change into something that you would think is Jesus?
Yes, he can.
Okay. So how are you able to tell that that was Jesus that came into your
I
room?
am not. That's why I call it a supernatural experience.
Oh, okay, okay. So, and that's what I'm talking about, right? You said,
It was the
you
image
just
of
jumped,
Jesus.
you just jumped out there.
It
Listen,
was the
listen,
image of
listen.
Jesus.
Wait a
It was
minute.
the
Even
image
within
of
your,
Jesus. It
hold on,
was
my
the
friend.
image
Hold
of
on.
Jesus.
Can you
It was
stop
the
talking?
image
This
of
is why
Jesus.
you're
It
not
was the
learning.
image
This
of
is why you're
Jesus.
not learning anything, right?
It was the
So
image of his.
you just jumped out there automatically saying, I saw something strange in my room that appeared to be Jesus, and not confirming that it was actually Jesus just because it said it was Jesus, not confirming that it was actually there because it just appeared in your mind. Because people have schizophrenic issues sometimes too, right? You didn't do any of your homework, you just jumped, it's Jesus, right? You didn't even check to see if it even matches the region that Jesus would have came from, bro. get my myself in shape, and I almost got there for this Halloween. I wanted to go as like an accurate representation of Spider-Man.
Love that for you.
Yeah, I was really working hard at it. Almost.
Were you here
Maybe
when I
next
told you
year.
what my niece was dressing up for Halloween?
What was that?
My 5-year-old,
Oh.
tiny as hell niece dressed up as Mothman.
Oh yeah, you were telling me, and you were talking about like the Dark Mothman. Nothing cute.
She was dressed up as Mothman, and it's so funny because there's pictures of her next to like other little kids who are dressed up like princesses, and then she was just like a 3-foot Mothman, and I'm just like, God damn it, so fucking funny. Like, that's my niece. I've never been more proud. Oh, God damn it. I mean, she's dressed up like zombies. She's dressed up like witches. She's like done all these kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever seen her dress up as a princess. She's like, nah, give me that spooky shit.
Yeah, I like seeing stuff like that.
It's so much fun. She's so great.
Does
Back
she like
to the weight
doing
loss.
setting up the?
I was gonna say I went plant-based.
Hmm.
That's definitely the way to go.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Mike?
I was going to say I like I like when people, definitely are creative types and kind of stand out and do their own thing. And I was going to ask you, is she into doing like a lot of cosplay and different things like that?
Oh well, she's still 5, so she's not really sure what that is yet.
Okay.
But no, she's a very creative kid. Like, her parents are kind of like alternative. They're kind of gothic. They like horror movies and things like that. So she's not really afraid of much. She's like very just interested in, like, she can name all the scientific names for dinosaurs and shit, even though she's only 5. Like, she is a smart as hell kid. She's just spastic as hell, which she gets from her father. But she's gonna be a smart kid when she grows up. I know it.
Unmute your mic. Unmute.
Physics.
Charlie.
So you guys deny physics?
No.
Physics is real?
Why? We don't deny physics. That's just
Then
not
what
answering
are
the
you
question.
really talking about?
Because think of
You're doing
physics.
God of the gaps. That's what you guys are doing.
Why? Physics.
Y'all should pick Red Bull, bro. Y'all should not have taken Red Bull, bro.
Why?
Yo, Q-Top should not have taken Red Bull, bro. I'm about to actually crash out, bro.
You're gonna crash out because I'm talking about how physics.
Physics is the epistemology. That is, hey, this is the method of study that we're going to employ to discover things about the world. Q-Top and I would both use physics, yes, to understand more about the world and discover patterns, right? But Q-Top is asking you, what about the material world, the stuff that makes it up, gives you a reason to think that the future will be like the past? If you appeal to physics, that's not appealing to what about the stuff lends to the fact that the future will be like the past. Physics is the study tool that we use.
So you're asking me why do electrons exist?
I'm asking no. We're asking what about it in your worldview secures the fact that electrons will act in regular ways.
Here, let's
Not interfere.
Based on observation, like, can't establish.
Finding the regularity
Ontologically, like, as far as
there's nothing about the nature of electrons that guarantee they will
yes, their intrinsic properties, such as their charge, their mass.
So what about the stuff